New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. First and foremost, new set coming. New set coming. It is going to be Witchcrafter and Unchained and Toon. So Witchcrafter is not too surprising. They're trying to extend the Witchcrafter lore in a way that makes sense, and I think there is something interesting that deck can do. After the release of the new Fusion, it became less of a punching bag and more of an interesting archetype that does something, but time will tell if it pans out correctly. Unchained does not need much help, I'll be completely honest. It's already really close to an unbelievably good deck. I'm excited to see if they can push it that final few inches. But Toon is going to need a lot. They're pretty much always trying to make Toon relevant, and it's hard to do so because Toon's really, really frustrating for a lot of ways. In the last wave of Toon support, which I think was Toon Chaos, they did do away with like the summoning sickness requirement for some of the cards. I think there is a way to make Toon playable. They're getting 7 cards. They will basically all have to be playable and make the backbone of a new deck. I think a Toon deck probably can't play most of the Toon cards from yesteryear, maybe some of the searches. So who knows? I mean, we'll play around with it when we get it. No big deal. All right, next up. All right, BitBro stuff. First and foremost, the GMX theme. So this is the TCG exclusive theme. The concept here is it's Jurassic Park. You know, we have the researchers at the GMX facility and then the dinosaurs that they bring back, okay? It is short for genomics. Just call it genomics, man. Why do we have to GMX? Riding in my GMX with a dinosaur in the tape deck. That's not what he said. Okay, GMX Researcher Salond. If this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a non-warrior GMX or level 3 or lower dinosaur from your deck, Baby Sarosaurus. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you can add a GMX spell trap from your deck to your hand. Okay. If a dinosaur fusion monster is on the field, you can shuffle this card from the field into the deck, and if you do, negate the effects of a face-up card on the field until the end of the turn. I mean, that... Okay. Return Dino Deneen. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you can add a GMX monster from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can fusion summon a dinosaur fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. And if sent to the graveyard, you can make all dinosaur monsters gain 400 attack. GMX Chairman Kimridge. You can reveal this card in your hand, add a GMX Applied Experiment 55 from your deck or graveyard to your hand, shuffle this card into the deck. If special by monster effect, you can target 2 cards in your graveyard that are GMXs or dinosaurs, put them on top of your deck in any order, then destroy 1 attack position monster your opponent controls. GMX Associate Noma, if special summoned by a monster effect, can target a card from your graveyard and your opponent's graveyard, put each on the top or bottom of the deck, and if normal or special summoned to your opponent's field, while this card is in your monster zone, you can fusion summon a GMX by shuffling monsters from your field, graveyard, or banishment into the deck. Here are the fusions. Alos. Each time your opponent normally special summons a monster, gain 200 life points. You can target a GMX monster or a dinosaur in your graveyard or banishment, special summon it. This card can't attack the turn this effect is activated. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy it. GMX Velox. Each time your opponent normally specials a monster, gain 200. During your opponent's turn, you can target a card your opponent controls, excavate the top cards of your deck until you hit a GMX. Lose 400 for each excavated card. Add that GMX monster or dinosaur monster to your hand or special summon it. Then shuffle the rest into the deck. After that, destroy the targeted card. And GMX Applied Experiment 55, excavate the top cards of your deck until you hit a GMX monster and a dinosaur monster. Lose 400 for each excavated card, then you can fusion summon 1 GMX fusion monster using excavated monsters as material. Also shuffle the rest into the deck. Good luck coding that, Mr. Edo Pro. Wow, I feel like the fucking Atla manuscript. What? Is that all? Where's the rest? What the fuck? Am I crazy? You're not missing nothing. It's just not finished. Oh, cool. They released a wave 1 that doesn't work. All right, I mean, I've played a lot of... What's the magic card where you reveal cards off the top of your deck until you hit the named card? I've played a lot of that card in bad decks that shouldn't have existed. So I can tell you right now, GMX Applied Experiment is going to have to hit. Spoils of the Vault. Thank you. Holy shit. How did it take us 45 years? Spoils of the Vault. Everyone in chat saying it could only be Demonic Consultation. Choose a card name, reveal a card from the top of your library until you reveal a card with that name, put it into your hand, exile everything else. You lose 1 life for each of the exile cards. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh, that was really going to stick in my craw. I am glad that we figured that out. Holy fuck. Oh, spoils his consultation if it sucked and didn't. Blah, 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 blah. I want to point out this one right here. Hold up. It is only Tainted Pact, Demonic Consult, or Ad Naz. Okay, who said that, by the way? Who said spoils? Spoils of the vault. I really like bananas. Thank you for telling me that. This person has almost never spoken in chat. I'm still going to give him a VIP. Why not? Holy shit. Oh, that was this is good luck cutting that out, Rebecca. Spoils got crept out of Ad Naz builds even when it was still playable. I don't know, man. Okay, anyway. You can accidentally kill yourself off this card, for sure. To be clear, why do half the cards make it so you can accidentally kill yourself? I guess the concept here is like you will gain the life points back. Okay, first off, sorry, I'm having trouble even talking about this. Let's take a huge step back, like a million steps back here. What is the design of this deck? They want you to pay 1 trillion points of life to Ad Naz yourself, then gain it back provided your opponent plays into your onboard trick, right? I get the lore. They're like doing forbidden science they shouldn't be doing, and it's coming at a great personal cost expressed through the psychic damage it takes on them is expressed through the life points you take. I get it. I understand. But the way that expresses itself in paper is going to be annoying as fuck, especially when you're releasing a first wave that doesn't have enough monsters to consistently hit, right? Okay, let's move beyond that. Second, these don't do anything. Am I crazy? These don't do anything. Like, so what you're supposed to do is normal summon Soland, right? And then Soland special summons Deneen, which gets you a GMX monster, then allows you to fusion into one of these assholes, right? That's the concept. But neither of these cards do anything. This one lets you bring back the Soland, which triggers its effect, to add a spell trap. This one is sort of a pop, but it costs you like 1 trillion. And then what is with the text on these cards? I'm so sorry. Look at this. You can target a GMX. This is a slow effect. You can target a GMX monster or a dinosaur in your graveyard or banishment, special summon it. This card can't attack the turn this effect is activated. Why? Dude, why does it have that on it? Oh, man. And it has a battle effect? Yeah, it's Construct. I don't know. I don't even know if we can do a TMT with these. At present, it sounds like their most obvious application is to put them in a deck that wants to pop the baby. Like, you're meant to put them in a deck that pops the baby. All right, right? Are you excited? Dinosaur deck popping the baby? We can't think of anything else for dinosaurs to do. We tried making dinosaurs do one other thing, and it was Dinomorphia, and we accidentally just made a big-ass floodgate deck that everybody hated. So guess what, asshole? We're just popping the baby forever. We can't think of anything else to do with these cards. You can do it if you want. Oh, no. Rebecca, this is a you problem. These don't even do it? You're right. They don't pop the baby. It's going to be like you use Salon as a normal that specials baby. Man, you can play this as a mid for higher engine. Cool. All right, next up. 2 new world premieres show up early. All right, what do we got? Mechanical Mechanic. When an attack is declared involving your other machine monster, you can increase or decrease the level of that other monster by 1. You can only use the following effects of Mechanical Mechanic once per turn. If a card is in the field zone, you can special this card from your hand, target a face-up spell trap you can control, destroy it, and add a wind machine monster with 0 attack from your deck to your hand. Also, you can't special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except machine monsters. These are visible here. Okay, cool. So, this is an FA card. Okay. Thank you. I didn't think there was a market for this sort of thing. Yeah, keep at it, King. FA forever. Jade Dragon Mech. Oh, okay. So this is in the vein of Vermilion and Navy Dragon Mech. It's a 9, unsurprisingly. If this card is special summoned, you can send a machine tuner from your deck to the graveyard, or if you control a monster whose current level is different from its original level, you can special summon it instead, is another piece of FA support. If this synchro summoned card is destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish any number of tuners from your graveyard, then target that many cards on the field, destroy them. This is a pretty interesting card. Wait, this is not a bad one. I like this one a lot. Special summon Foolish. There's a lot you can do with that. This card fucks in Speedroid. It is wind. And then Mischief of the Wolves. Either increase the levels of all monsters you control by 2 or reduce the levels of all monsters your opponent controls by 2. During your main phase, if it's in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can target a face-up card you control, destroy it, and add this card to your hand. So you can get your monsters really high. All right, this card is not good, but it is funny. All right, next up. Tistinas. They called them Tistinas. I don't think I could call this a Tistina card, but sure. Mercurium, the Living Quicksilver. 2+ level 10s. If this card is Xyz summoned, you can attach a monster from your deck to this card as material. While this card has material, your opponent can't activate the effects of monsters in the graveyard with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard. Once per turn during the end phase, detach a material from this card or take 3,000 damage. Why did they print this? This is like a huge problem. Like, maybe people won't figure out how to integrate it into combos now, but there will be a day when this is going to be a real fucking issue. So first and foremost, it's a floodgate. It is literally just a floodgate, right? Like, they just printed Abyss Dweller a second time. With any understanding of what your opponent's on, you can just engineer a scenario where they just get Abyss Dwellered. Secondly, you can attach any monster from your deck to this card, and then if you make it in the EMZ, you can just link it off for, like, Gravity Controller for a free Foolish Burial. And third, that third effect, detach a material and take 3,000, that's an effect. It detaches for effect, which is a problem. But that's not even remotely the most annoying thing that can be done with this card. Here's what Peeps posted. 3 a.m. just woke up in a cold sweat. Mother Splitter Spider can now summon any dark monster in the game. All right. Cool. That's what I like to hear. Wait. 7th Tachyon. Umbral Horror Masquerade. And then a couple of hours later, he shows back up to say, I have now also been informed we could go Mercurium, attach Pharaonic, Baby in Graveyard, detach and summon Pharaonic, Mercanus 77, Pharaonic Tribute 77 for any floodgate in the game. We found the FTK. All right, what are we looking at? Already, this is not going to be playable. It requires you to play Habakiri and Chaotic Elements, 2 of the worst cards ever printed. No, I don't like this one. Saji for Ritual. Ritual. You know, did this. Get Futsu. Get Ritual back. Tribute Futsu. Futsu trigger. Grab Mirror. You know, you've seen this before. Mirror cycle. Ame for prayers. Okay, now what? Yup. For extra prayers here. For 7th Tachyon. There we go. 7th Tachyon. Grab Mother Splitter Spider. Chaotic Elements. Grab Yokel. Yokel. Summon out the spider. Spider for spiders. 2 spiders for Mercurium. Send Ohm. Yeah, that'll do it. So what do you have to play for this? Mother Splitter, 3 babies, and an Ohm? I mean, that's a lot. It's also not that much. You, of course, don't have to be playing that. You can use it for anything else. Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. The Ohm tribute triggers Murakumo? Oh! Tartar sauce. Oh, man. I don't like it. Check out this GMX combo. All right, what are we fucking with? Okay, so we go Miscellaneousaurus for the Dinosaur, for the Warrior, summon Animadorned Archosaur, fuse off for the new guy, summon Animadorned. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all right. Yeah, he's a reptile. Yep. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. To this day, I don't understand why the Yummy Synchro is generic. Like, why? Like, surely it. Oh, man. Ugh. Okay, next up. Vodnica, the Fountain Spirit. It's actually called Vodnica. If a level 10 monster is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard or hand. You can target a level 10 monster in your graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's fields, then draw 1 card. It's a cool card. I like it. Rain of Frogs. If you control an Aqua monster with 2,000 or more attacks, send all monsters on the field to the graveyard except Aqua monsters. Annoying ass card. If the set card is destroyed by card effect, you can set this card. Yippee! I don't know. There's some decks that'll like this. I also like that it's about frogs, but like none of the frogs trigger this, right? Okay, the imported cards. What did we get? Pistina? No. Oh. Pisanta, the Titan of Troubadours. Okay. All right. Whatever. First off, his name is Spoon. Second off, a secret. Conduction Warrior, Linear Magnum, plus minus. Okay, so we are getting the rest of them at the same time. That's good. Must first be special summoned by... We know what this does. Invoked Omega. And that's it. Dude, it took forever to get fucking Spenta. Well, thus ends the New Cards podcast.